Stepney. This is a story about Stepney, the bluebell engine. One day, I sent him to work with Mavis and Toby at the quarry. I told him to leave there before it got dark, but he didn't listen to me. Stepney usually works with his friend Rusty, but one day Sir Topham had said, "I hear her could use a change of scene. So, I want you to help Mavis and Toby at the quarry." "Thank you, sir," Stepney said. "I shan't be away long." "Just today," said Sir Topham Hatt, "and make sure to leave the quarry before it gets dark. It's very easy to get lost up there." Soon, Stepney arrived at the quarry. Toby and Mavis were waiting for him. "We're glad you've come to help." "We're glad you're here to help," said Toby. "We have lots of work to do." "Are those my trucks?" asked Stepney. "Some of them," said Mavis. There's lots more waiting in the sidings." "The more the merrier," said Stepney happily. Stepney really enjoyed working with Mavis and Toby. Later that day, the quarry foreman spoke to Stepney's driver. Do you want to take the night special to the building site on the new branch line?" he asked. "Yes, please," said Stepney's driver. He had forgotten about Sir Topham Hatt's warning about how easy it was to get lost up in the dark. Soon night came. "Be careful, Stepney," said Toby. "It gets very dark on the hillside tracks." "I will," said Stepney. "Thank you for a lovely day. I hope I can come back again soon." "Watch out," said Mavis. "The line can be rather spooky at night." "Thanks for the warning," said Stepney as he puffed away. Stepney made the delivery once. Everything had to be unloaded, and he set off for home. That was when the trouble began, and it was very foggy, so Stepney could hardly see where he was going. "Mavis was right," he said nervously. "Suddenly everything does look spooky." "There's a signal box ahead," said his driver. "The light had just turned to green, so someone must be expecting us." But the points had been accidentally set to the wrong direction. Stepney and his driver didn't realize that. They carried down on the wrong track after... what? No, they realized they didn't know where they were. "We're lost," said Stepney's driver. "I think we should wait here until the fog clears." Suddenly they heard a noise. "What was that?" said Stepney nervously. As the fog cleared, they realized they were in the scrapyard. Stepney's driver and fireman went to find the foreman. Two diesels approached Stepney. "You'll make good scrap, Stepney," they said. "Help!" cried Stepney, but no one heard him. The diesels took Stepney to the smelting shed. "Goodbye, Stepney," they said. Stepney looked up nervously. There was a huge grabber moving down towards him. "But I'm not meant to be scrapped!" he cried. "It's too late now," said the diesels. But just as the machine was about to grab him, it suddenly stopped. Sir Topham Hatt had turned it off. He had saved Stepney. "Oh, thank you, sir," said Stepney gratefully. "You're very lucky that I decided to visit this yard tonight." said Sir Topham Hatt sternly. I can't always be around to save you, Stepney. So, you have to be more careful. Stepney promised to listen to the warnings from then on. Stepney's driver was in trouble too. He had agreed to take the night job without asking Sir Topham Hatt first. He was very sorry for the trouble he had caused. He promised he would always ask Sir Topham Hatt in future before taking on any jobs. "I'd learn something useful from this," said Stepney. "What's that?" asked Sir Topham Hatt. "There's no place like home," Stepney said. "That's very true," said Sir Topham Hatt. "And that's where you're going now." When Stepney got back to the station, he told Rusty all about his scary time in the foggy hillside and his near miss at the scrapyard. Even though it had been exciting to work somewhere different for a while, Stepney realized he was happiest working on Sir Topham Hatt's railway with his good friend Rusty.